Hello friends, today I am going to show you the plants which are best for the small containers. If you are a new, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get the upcoming videos. Do follow me on Instagram where I post on my recent plants. The first plant in my list is this baby sun rose. I have planted this plant in the 4 inches wide pot and you will amazed to know that they are really doing well here. Now this plant is famous for its heat tolerant capacity. It can even sustain in the full day sunlight. In a good amount of sunlight, it blooms with small red flowers like rose, so it is called as baby sun rose. The potting mix is simple and quite easy. The mixture only contains the clay soil. Clay soil will allow the plants to grow slowly and will maintain the height, which makes the best suits for the small container. It is one of the most hardest plant, can grow very easily in any condition. But for flowering it requires a good amount of sunlight. I used to keep them in a brighter spot where they receives at least 4 hours of daily sunlight. As you can clearly see, I have pinched this plant from here and this will allow the lateral branches to grow and will make this plant look bushy and healthy. The leaves of this plant is quite thick one which allows this plant to sustain in extreme conditions. Underneath this pot I have made some holes which will allow the excess water to be get drained out. That brings to my next plant, Syngonium. Syngonium is found in many varieties of color shades and sizes. This one is the light green Syngonium. At the back you can see the mother plant from which I have propagated these small plants. It is planted in the 4 inches wide pot which contain many holes, which help the plant to drain the excess water. This plant has been growing from around 6 months in this container only. To make this pot light, I use the soil mixture which contains coco peat. Best soil mixture for it will be the equal ratio of garden soil and coco peat and half ratio of sand and compost. As they are slow growing plants, so fertilize them once a month. Avoid overwatering as it can hamper the plant. This plant likes the moist soil but not the wet or the waterlogged soil. I used to keep them in a low light area where they get the best results. The soil mixture and the small pots make me convenient to move them around. Avoid keeping them in darkness as it can retard the growth of it. Next plant in my list is the very hardy succulent Haworthia. Haworthia are the best plant for the beginners and also to the plant parents who don't have much time to maintain them. The white dots on these dark leaves look so attractive. When favorable conditions are provided, they produces many pups aside. The leaves has been adapted to tolerate extreme conditions, which makes best choice for the beginners and falls in the category of low maintenance plants. Succulents require very less water as they store the water on the stems or leaves, so I used to keep the soil dry and water them once or twice a month as per need. Haworthias can adapt to the extreme condition whether it be drought or any high temperature. Succulents need well-drained and porous soil. They don't want the water to be stand or locked besides them. So I used to keep the soil mixture which contains good amount of charcoal, coco peat and sand. I think Haworthias are the best plant for the small containers. That brings to my next plant which grow easily in small containers is Syngonium erythrophyllum. They are the very different plants from the regular Syngonium variety which I have shown you earlier. I have placed this Syngonium into the 4 inches black pot into these beautiful containers. I think this container is going to be contrasting with these dark green leaves. This leaf has become old and changed its color will soon sheds off, while on the other hand new leaves are arising. The dark green leaves in front and the red color ones in the back makes it a very stylish looking house plant. I used to keep them a bit low light area. The low light area will allow them to produce more darker leaves and will maintain its beauty. Once in a week I used to bath them in a brighter area which makes him healthy looking plant. Keeping them in sunlight might burn the leaves and damage the beauty of this plant. These are actually the two small plants placed in one container. I have not yet repotted it. Soon I will share its video on repotting. This plant is delicate one and shows better result in small containers. Next plant in my list is this jade plant. This plant is popular due to its easy growing and hardy plants. They can be grown in any soil media and even in water also. These are the small cuttings which I have propagated from the mother plant. They grow very easily in small containers and produce roots quickly. For healthy growth they need a good amount of light, so I ensure them to keep them in brighter spot where it receives at least 2 hours of daily sunlight. Due to its flexible nature, they are best suited for making topiaries and giving them shapes to the plant. Trimming of this plant is necessary time to time to make them bushy and look healthy. They are the best plant for the beginners and the bonsai gardeners. Due to its less space requirement, they are preferred in small pots to make bonsais. In my previous videos, I have made some topiaries of this jade plant. I will give the link below in my description box. Jade plants are very hard to kill and they can tolerate extreme high temperatures. To avoid pest attacks, spray neem oil solution once in a week.